Thank you for joining us at Motor India's English YouTube coverage, Bhagwan. We are at NATRAX here at Indore. You are showcasing a new range of Pro Plus vehicle, the LMD range. Please take us through the rationale behind launching this the whole range of vehicles now at this juncture, when of course the LMD market is picking up. How are the sentiments, and what is the idea while you are communicating to your stakeholders?
First of all, we're very welcome to NATRAX, Asia's longest test track. We're really grateful to the government for putting together such a world-class facility. Obviously, encourages the developments of products like this, which are truly kind of now a world-class product. BS6 onboard diagnostics, and now starting June 8th, air-conditioned cabs are mandatory. So the Pro Plus series is our range of trucks now that start to build on the air-conditioned cab. But it's not just about air conditioning. The Plus actually stands for the value that we continue to deliver to customers. So Eicher over the last many years has always looked at creating win-wins, where we create a win-win opportunity for the customer as they kind of embrace the new and rapidly evolving technology landscape for commercial vehicles in India. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, we were in BS4.
Yeah.
We skipped BS5 and went straight to BS6. Then we moved into electric vehicles. Then connectivity came. Then you have modern highways where it is possible to have world-class logistics supported by programs of the government like Gati Shakti. So all of this is something that is embodied in the Pro Plus, Eicher Pro Plus range. And the intention is that as our customers move into our new range, they actually get a win-win solution, which is good for them, good for the driver, and great for society.
Very nice. I mean, Bhagwan, we have been talking to many drivers as a series of Aisha Naye Soch, Naye Raste.
Absolutely.
And a lot of these drivers who are in their mid-40s, 50s, they have a dream कि हम एक दिन AC cabin का truck चलाएंगे. You have it, of course, HVAC तो पहले से था. In your cabins, you have always been, the first in the industry to have the HVAC cabins. But the fleet operators had this apprehension कि vehicle का mileage, fuel efficiency would drop if the driver puts on AC. How are you addressing that challenge? Are you talking to your customers? What are their feedback on the new AC verdict, and how is it kind of helping them, get more payload and more juice out of the vehicle?
Thanks for a great question, Rajesh. First of all of our products are co-developed with customers.
Okay.
This is something that we take very seriously at Eicher. So it's not something that I just make somewhere in some secret factory and push out. Every truck we build is rigorously kind of tested and incorporates customer feedback from the drawing board to the time it comes out, right? And that, I think, is something that we do uniquely and we do a lot of. Our sales process is also unique in that we encourage customers to test drive vehicles. So my first answer to your question is, please go to an Eicher dealership, take a test drive of the truck you want to buy. You will realize what is the potential for loss of fuel economy if you're driving an AC. And I will tell you that we've been running these trucks for a year, we've been selling them for a year, and many customers don't even notice the difference. So there are applications, the question you're asking is a very application specific question.
Exactly.
And what I would say is, please, as a customer, you have the right to walk into a dealership and test a truck. In your application, to understand that, we do a lot of live trials. This is something that we do a lot of. Our dealer partners actually do a lot of it. And it's obviously one way to do it. Then I will answer your question with more a technology perspective. The air conditioning is integrated with the engine system. So we are able to kind of manage the loads of the AC, the way the engine works in a way which is integrated, which obviously mitigates some of the potential where one system does not talk to another. I think you save a lot by just having different systems talk to each other. And as our head of technology was telling us this morning, this is something that we spend time doing, which will give a big benefit to customers. Then I would also say a comfortable driver is a safe driver. A comfortable driver is a productive driver.
Right.
And as we kind of face driver shortages, as the cost of trucks goes up, we must complement truck productivity with driver productivity. And air-conditioned, ergonomically designed cabs are absolutely important because it allows for the driver to be comfortable in their work environment, just like you and me like to be comfortable.
Certainly.
And what that allows them is to do more safely, and deliver more for the owner.
Fantastic.
So win-win.
Yeah. I mean, I really appreciate the way you summed up the whole thing about driver safe, about driver comfort, and the whole experience in terms of the on-road application vis-a-vis the driver comfort will kind of enhance the overall productivity. So the total cost of ownership that the fleet operator will get is much higher than what they are putting in this vehicle. But having said that, I mean, of course, we were also discussing about the technology, and you're already known as the mileage ka baadshah. You also have a new tagline, ki technology nahi, but the claim of having the baadshah is the same. Are we overachieving in technology? Is the market ready for this technology? And if yes, how are you backing it up with service aspect? Because how are your dealerships or your service centers equipped with service?
It's a great question. I would say कि truck निकल चुकी है, right? We are the fourth largest economy in the world, soon to be the third. It is not a choice for India to have old technology tricks running on the roads. We will have the latest and globally state-of-art technologies in our trucks, and what we do to give customers confidence is to back it with state-of-the-art technologies on service. Today, Eicher trucks and buses can be serviced in over 1,200 points across the country. From Kargil in the north to Kanyakumari in the south, we actually have a service point in Kargil, right? In Leh.
Wow.
You can go from the westernmost point of Rajasthan all the way to Arunachal, and you have service available. But that's not the point, that we have dealership locations. These dealership locations are supported by service vans, and today more than 9 out of 10 trucks, I would say, without even going to exact numbers, are reached by our service van within 3 hours.
Wow.
Right? So if a breakdown were to happen, we will reach them and we will take care of them. Also, since BS6, 100% of our trucks are connected and buses are connected, and they are monitored here at a state-of-the-art uptime center in Pithampur. Right? What that means is that there is always somebody sitting in your truck, monitoring your truck remotely, 24/7 by 365. And what we aim to do is to take away the stress that owners have about embracing new technology. Because then they know that the OEM is with them. We monitor their trucks, and there are many applications emerging. And just a few weeks ago, a truck met with an accident, and we realized that based on the data that was coming from the telematics systems.
Right.
So we were actually able to reach an ambulance service and send an ambulance, and then we called the owner and said, look, it looks like your truck may have had an accident. We have sent an ambulance. 10 minutes later, the owner calls back saying, thank you very much. We understood we did have accident. Fortunately, everybody is okay. But thank you for sending the ambulance and making sure that the recovery process also started. So there are lots of things. We call it an uptime promise. Eicher promises uptime. And the way we are doing it is building it up steadily, step by step. So the technology is one part, but the technology is backed by a support technology. Okay, right? And that is the beauty of this today, right? So it's not just a technology on the truck, it's a technology that also goes into service. And both of these are lifting.
Correct.
And therefore, for the customer, what we want them to do is to forget about what they drive. They're sitting in an Eicher truck and they're driving, and all they should do is to drive. And oh, by the way, with great quality and great payload, make money.
Yeah. No, I mean, absolutely well thought of and well said in terms of how the vehicles are connected, both on road in terms of uptime and in the back end where you monitor the predictive maintenance on the overall health of the vehicle. The another aspect which we should not neglect is the safety of these trucks. You mentioned in one of your answers earlier, driver comfort means driver safety. How serious have the fleet operators become to the safety? Because for them it was always uptime, it was always reaching fast to the destination, but OEMs like you have been pushing the safety envelope.
I think it has been a collaborative effort. I would say very much that the customers I speak to, government, uh, ourselves, Eicher, I think we have a good interrelated dialogue on how we are making the environment safer, right? And obviously we've been selling factory designed cabs for a long time, way in advance of the AC mandate. So most of our trucks come ready with factory built cabs. There are many advantages. One, of course, it's a factory designed cab, which means that it conforms to the latest safety standards. You also have the joint venture with the Volvo Group, who are a known name in safety. So all those things, of course, are there. But for the owner, it also means that the moment they take delivery of a truck from a dealership or the factory, they can actually go pick up a load. Yeah. Right? So they are not saying, I'm going to buy a chassis, park it for 2-3 months at some bodybuilder, build a body. These, look at this truck now. Look at the front of the truck. It's aerodynamic, right? Now, when India did not have the modern highways 30 years ago, right, it was okay to drive at slow speeds without aerodynamics. Today, on our modern highways, you need aerodynamics.
And that's one of the benefits of India. We have to see how the truck, the cab, the technology on the dynamics of it is coming together today for our operator. So to answer your question, today, I think we have a great dialogue with our customers. We have great dialogue going on with the government in moving this industry forward and truly making its rightful position in the goods and logistics.
That's it. Thank you so much for giving your things, the whole ecosystem, not just electric, but the entire ecosystem that requires attention in terms of driver safety, comfort, and overall truck safety. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rajesh. Appreciate the conversation.